Max morning to all the beautiful Max women around the globe, and of course our dynamic Max men out there. You're very welcome to be part of any one of our sessions. And I'd like to introduce you to Jasmine Theberge out of Hamilton, Burlington, Ontario, Canada. And Jasmine Theberge is a restorative dental hygienist for over 40 years. And she's been full-time pretty well lately with Max. And she's been with Max for over 10 years and a gold associate with Max International, and just really thriving in the social media platform since everything's kind of going on with home working from home and learning more about social media. I can't express how much Jasmine has really grown on the Facebook platform. So Jasmine is going to be sharing today's subject on Curiosity Posts and Facebook Lives, which she's doing really, really awesome at. So Jasmine, take it away.
Thank you so much, Tammy. I'm so excited to be doing this presentation. And it's only since April of this year that I actually started doing Facebook Lives, because you're right. Prior to that, I was on Facebook, but it was just to say happy birthday and to make little comments here and there. So today's presentation, if you look on the left part, we are going to be talking about doing Facebook Lives and creating curiosity posts, and why Facebook is the platform to be on, and all the advantages that you have on Facebook for building your business. And I just want to share with you a little bit about Facebook so you understand the design of it. Facebook has 3 categories. One is your personal profile. And basically what that is that it's designed as a social connection. Your personal profile is all about you, but you're not your profile. You're simply you. So when you're on your profile, you're basically sharing your life, sharing activities that are going on in your life. And when you do that and you increase your connections with people on that social platform, you'll be able also to do little subtle hints about your business. The next group that Facebook has, the next category, is to have a business page. And when you have a Facebook business page, it's very different, because that is strictly about doing business, having sales. People can come onto that page right away and they know that they're going to be doing business transactions. And that's different from the personal profile. We also know that the personal profile is the place to be, and I'll be sharing that with you later on in the training today so that you understand why. And the third category in Facebook is having a Facebook group. And in a Facebook group, what you do is you have people that have similar interests, that they're all together in a group. For example, as Tammy has done with Strong Max Women, that they're all put together in one group. So, but today, as I said, today's trainings, we're going to be focusing on Facebook Lives and curiosity posts using your personal profile, and you're going to learn about why that's the place to be. And as Max Associates, it's really exciting because you can build your business from the comfort of your home or on your phone, and anywhere in the 18 countries that Max is open, you can do your business there. So that's open to you, and as Max keeps growing and expanding into different countries around the world, your business will also grow and expand into different countries as well, and that's really exciting. So the goals, we're going to talk about that. Number 1 goal is that you want to connect with thousands of people to share your message on Facebook. On your Facebook profile, you can have up to 5,000 friends. So you can have 5,000 connections. And just think about that. That's now going to be so much easier for you and so much more beneficial than, and it was lovely to meet people one-on-one or go to a hotel meeting, but now you have so many more people that you can engage with at the same moment to share about your business. Number 2, we're going to learn how to present about your business and about your products, but you're going to do it eloquently. You're going to do it in a classy way and non-salesy language. We're not going to be talking or pushing sales. And just think about it. You know when somebody's coming up to you and they're trying to sell you something. You know that feeling, and our first reaction is back away. So we're going to learn about how to do that and how to have that start from that relationship and that connection. And the third thing is you're going to create your own Max story. And with that, what that means is that the timing is perfect. Things are changing for us right now, and we're entering into something called the experience era. So if you look back in history, we had the industrial era, and that was all about manufacturing, and that was all about building. And then we went into the information era, which was when the World Wide Web, as soon as www came out in the information era, late 80s, all of a sudden everybody was online and they were learning and they were researching, and you could find out any information that you wanted online. And now we're actually transitioning to something called the experience era. And in the experience era, that's why this is such an opportune time for us, because in the experience era, it isn't just about having a good product experience. People don't want to say, I had a good experience after trying the product. People actually want to have a good experience that will draw them into trying the product, or a good experience into making them think, I'm going to listen to this music because I feel young again, or I'm going to buy this car because I know that the experience in this car will give me a sense of security. So we're in this experience era, and it is an absolutely perfect time to build your business because it's the perfect storm. We're connecting with people, you're creating a great experience with them because they're connecting with you, the person, and now you get to share with them. So you're going to have your own Mac story that's going to be, your business is going to flourish, and you're going to have so much success, and it's very exciting. So why Facebook? The reason that Facebook is such a phenomenal platform to go and to use for yourself, for your business, is because there are 2.45 billion users on Facebook. You think about that. There are 7.5 billion people on this planet. Take away the young people, the infants and the babies, take away the elderlies that don't participate in that, and almost everyone on this planet is using Facebook. So it's a huge market and a huge opportunity for you to connect with people. And the other thing is that this year alone, there is 40 to 70% more activity happening on Facebook. And things have changed. As you know, people are home more and they're connecting more because they're not able to connect one-on-one. So an absolute perfect timing, and the opportunity is huge to build your business with Facebook. So back to the personal profile. Why do we go there? Your personal profile is #1 for connections. When you're using your personal profile, remember, it's everything on social media is about that. It's about being social and having connections. People want to meet you, they want to socialize, they want to get to know you. What are you doing in your day-to-day activities? It's all about your personal life and common interests that you share in that. And really, when you're doing a connection on your personal profile, it's like you're inviting people into my home. Come on over, let's sit down, let's get to know each other, let's have a coffee, let's chat. And that's the kind of feeling that you have on your personal profile. People ask, if we're not doing it on my business page, can I do business on my personal profile? No, you cannot use your personal profile to build business, in the sense of not if you're posting ads, or not if you're spamming any content. You cannot spam and try to sell anything on your personal profile. But what you can do is that you could share content, that you create curiosity posts, and that there's these little subtle ads that you actually somehow introduce your business without actually coming out and saying, if you want to order this product, click here, because that's not allowed on your personal profile. And again, that's what's going to turn people off. And in just a little comparison, when you go onto a Facebook page versus your personal profile, that's as if you're walking into somebody's office, not as if they're coming into your home. And you know, the second that you go onto that page, the first sentence is going to be a business transaction. You're there to buy something, you're there to get their service, and right away you can start talking about business. But here's what's happening with Facebook. There's a dramatic change, and that is that the engagement on business pages today is less than 1%. So even though people are paying for those pages, they're not having the activity. So you definitely want to be on your personal profile to have your engagement larger and your audience larger. So Facebook Live, this is your game changer. My personal experience, as Tammy addressed at the beginning, is that I, in April, started doing Facebook Lives. And I went from having 751 friends on Facebook, and those were just different activities and courses and things that I had participated in the past in my life, and not a lot of activity that I did. As soon as I started doing Facebook Lives, my friends went from 751 to over 1,000. And that's a key number. Facebook is actually looking at people that have over 1,000 friends on their personal profile page, and there's a whole lot of advantages, which I'll be talking about in the next slide. So on your Facebook page, as I said, your personal profile page, it's important not just that you have over 1,000, but as you're bringing people in, it's really important who you bring in. As you have people that are requesting to be your friends, one of the things that you want not to do is to bring people in that are part of your current business or part of somebody else's business. So you have Max that is you have people on your team or you have other people's teams. As soon as you start accepting friends that are in your Max business or in Max in general anywhere in the world, Facebook is now saying, she's connecting with other people from Max, so we're going to keep sending her through other connections as they're intertwined, more Max people. That's not who you want to bring on. You want to take your Max team and you want to create a Facebook group, and you're going to put them all in there where you're going to exchange inspirational stories, or where you're going to exchange news activities that are going on in Max or any updates. That's going to be on your Facebook group. What you want to use your profile page for is to bring in new people that you don't yet know that are now going to become your friends, and you're going to start sharing your business and your life through that and creating new engagement, new friends. So just to let you know, as you're bringing people in, it's important how you do it or who you do it with. So here we are. Facebook is your personal media channel. When you do Facebook Lives, it's like you now have a TV channel. It's like we used to watch TV and you saw someone on TV and they were telling the news. Well, now you with Facebook Live have absolutely for free your own Facebook Live media channel. And it's really exciting because, as I said, you can connect with people all over the world just with the click of a button. And it's exciting. It's actually really exciting to see the number of people that are interested in get engaged. And Facebook has a goal. They want to become the largest media channel in the world. So what they're doing is that as you have engagement on your Facebook Lives, and that's what they promote first, the best way to have engagement on Facebook is, number one, through Facebook Lives. Number two is to do a video and post a video. Number three is to post a picture. And number four is to have a handwritten post. And most people used to do handwritten posts. But again, the more that you do Facebook Lives, the more that you're going to have the more Max will benefit, but the more that you're going to have Facebook actually promoting you with doing Facebook Live. So that's the way to go. That's the way to actually have the most engagement. I'm going to do a little demo here where I'm going to show you on your phone how to do a Facebook Live so that you'll actually get to see the process of how easy it is. So what we're going to do now is a little demonstration on how to do a Facebook Live video. So I'm going to click on Facebook, and then when I'm on Facebook, do you see that thing where it says live on the top left, that little symbol? So we're going to click on that, and now we'll be ready to start the video. But before we start the video, you'll notice at the top that's going to be to the public, so anyone can see it, and that's what you want because you want to increase your numbers. The next thing you're going to do is the title. So tap to add description. So when you tap on that, that's actually a title that's going to be above your video. I'm just going to write the word hi to save time. But even again, before I start the video, the next thing that I do is that little symbol on the left, the people with a plus sign. I'm going to click on that. That's how you tag friends. So I have a list of people that I have tagged in the past, so their name comes up on the top. You just go through and you tag them. So as you go through and you're tagging all these people, they're going to actually have this on their Facebook profile. But that's because I've used it before. When you do it the first time, you have to go through all your friends. You'll see them in alphabetical order, and you go through all your friends. Once you have done them, though, they will be at the top, so you don't have to scroll all the way down to letter S or T. Once you've got all your friends tagged, you hit done. From there, now you're going to be ready to start the live video. You could put some symbols in and like decorative stuff, but anyway, we're just going to start the live video. And so then here we are, the video is going to start. You'll see it come up. There you go, live. So hi everyone, this is Jasmine. Just want to welcome you all to the tribe. I'm so thrilled to be working together with you, and we're going to lift each other up, support each other, and all climb to the top. It's going to be fabulous. So now my video is done. And so now what I do is I see down here it says finish. I'm going to click on finish, and then from finish it's now loading up, and at the end I'm going to click on save. That's going to save it onto my phone like you save all your other videos and pictures, and then share. So as soon as I do share, it's now going to go onto Facebook. So that's how we do a Facebook Live video. All right, easy, but now at least you have the steps. And here's a summary that I've actually done written. Okay, let me go back. I guess the video is still doing its own thing. All right, next page.
Maybe go down and bring the screen and go right down to the page.
I would like to, okay, let me just do this. Then I'll do this. Okay, so, okay, good. Good thinking, Tammy. Okay, so here we are. And so here's now a summary. And when you're doing your Facebook Live, as I said, you go on your Facebook profile. Most of you probably have a Facebook profile already. Click on that Facebook Live symbol, that little red camera. Click on public post on the top left so that everyone has access to it. Write a title, that's where you do it with a description. Tag your friends, and record your video, smile. And at the end, you click finish on the bottom right, and then save, and then share. And that, when you save it, as I said, will be, you will have it in your phone. You will have it always that you can use it in the future. So that's how you do it, that you do a Facebook Live video. So some people think, oh, this is so exciting. I just love doing things like that. And they love getting in front of a room and speaking. And other people, I like that picture on the left side that they're like, oh, I don't know. It's like, I don't see myself doing a Facebook Live ever. So how do you get comfortable with it? This is what I did. So back in April, on April 1st, I joined a women's group and a women's networking group. And what you do is that you can do the same thing with your own team in Max. You get a group of 10 people. I suggest 10. You can have 6 or 8. I wouldn't do many more than 10, maybe 12, because you have to watch each other's videos and it's time consuming. So what you do is you have your little Facebook group that you create. You have 10 people, for example, and it's an accountability group. It's awesome because you actually get so much that you accomplish in your life during the day, every single day, as Tammy's been teaching us through all her training programs, but you also have the experience of getting comfortable with Facebook Live. So you get in a group, and every morning at 10 in the morning, you will actually make a video, and you're going to say, hi, my name is Jasmine. Today, my promise to myself and to the group is that I will accomplish, and you say whatever. I'm going to reach out to 5 new people. I'm going to send out 5 video links. I'm going to do 8 follow-ups for people that have contacted in the past. I'm going to do 1 hour of video training on Facebook, or I'm going to do a half an hour of reading, a business book or personal development book. And so you just say whatever it is, and it's up to you. You choose that day. Are you going to work for an hour? You're going to work for 4 hours? Or you're going to only work half an hour and send a few things out because today you're going to have a day at the beach with your kids, whatever it is. So you just make your promise to yourself and to your team, and then by the end of the night, at 10 o'clock at night, and you could do it sooner, but by 10 o'clock at night, you say, hi, I'm back, and today I want to let you know that I've accomplished X, Y, Z, whatever it is that you did. And it's, like I said, incredible how much you get done, and then all of a sudden you get comfortable with doing Facebook Live. So I started my Facebook Lives in my group April 1st. By April 19th, I was out there doing Facebook Live videos to the whole world because I was comfortable with it. So smile, get out there and do it. It's really fun. You're going to flourish. Absolutely you will, because again, that's what Facebook is promoting, and you're going to have lots of success. And you have, it's unbelievable the people that I have connected with by doing that. You will end up that you will connect with people that you haven't talked to for 20 years. And they're just like, oh, what are you up to? And again, remember, we're doing 3 to 5 posts a week. And we could do Facebook Lives, we could do videos, photos, whatever. But ideally, when you're on Facebook, you want to do 3 to 5 posts a week. And you're going to be talking about all the things that you see on the screen. What's going on in your life, with your family, with travel, anything, working from home. You just drop little subtle hints. Once I did one that I just had in the backyard. And I'll just tell you later, it was just a picture of me in the backyard with my computer and a laptop. And basically I said, I'm just looking at the words, I just love working from home. That was it. And then people are like, I wonder what she's up to. So that's what we were going to be talking about next, is how to pique curiosity. And when you pique curiosity, basically what you're letting people know subtly, very subtly, is that you've got a business that you're doing. There's something about products. You don't let them know what products. And then they'll be curious and they'll go like, what is she up to? Or what is he up to? What are they doing with their life right now? Especially because there's so many changes at home. Or sometimes what happens is that as people are reading or watching your Facebook Lives or reading your curiosity posts, it's just a matter of repetition. You're planting seeds, and then all of a sudden one day they've seen something once, 2, 3 times, and now after you've planted seeds, all of a sudden the harvest starts to come. And the third thing is that you will generate leads, you will have preferred customers, and you'll have associates. So piquing curiosity and using Facebook Lives is the way to go. So again, we talked about this, just a summary. The most viewership is live videos or post a video. It could be a video of you or your family or a group of you that are doing something. It could also be a video of something that you've seen online that's inspirational, and then you post that video and you write underneath, why is that inspirational for you? You have to actually have a connection with sharing your perspective about why that video impacts you or has a message that means something to you. Next thing is a picture. And then the last thing is to do a text, as we all used to do in the past, that you would write a post by text. But now the training is to do it with emojis, because again, as people are scrolling through, anything that you have that's visual, it will stand up and people will be more likely to reach or to read yours because it's interesting. So here's a template for doing a curiosity post. When you do a post, you're basically telling a story. It's a story about you, something that's happened to you, or it's a story about another person. The most important thing is that this story has to be real. So whatever you're posting, people are going to be asking you questions. So you can't make up anything. This is about something that you've actually experienced in life or someone that you know that has experienced. So what you do at the top, you have a headline because you want something to jump out at them, and that's going to pique the curiosity. The first sentence or the first sentence or two in your curiosity post, you're going to talk about a previous negative circumstance that you've had, something that was less than ideal that was going on in your life. So, and again, I'm going to give you 3 examples, but one, it could be that, you know, you had some pain or something, or you had an injury, and you're going to talk also about the feelings around that, the concerns, any limitations of what it limited you from doing in life, and make it relatable. The more that you write that somebody else will be able to relate to it, they're going to be curious enough to continue to read that post because it might be something that relates to them. So now I'm just going to move this over here, and the next sentence that you're going to do is that you've posted what's going on in your life, this negative circumstance, and the next thing is something happened. Something happened that improved that situation, and you ended up having a good result. But that's something, you're not going to talk about your product, and you're not going to talk about your company. It's not a testimonial. You're not going to say, I had this issue, I took this product, and now I feel good. You don't even use the word supplement, because as soon as you say that, people have a preconceived idea. It's like, oh, I've tried all the supplements, or there's no way that the supplement's going to make the difference that I need to have in my life. So something happened that improved the situation, and then the result and the outcome. And in addition to that, you're going to say the next thing at the bottom is a positive, there's an extra bonus, there's an extra benefit, there's an extra something that's changed your life. Life is good because of that. And at the very end, your last sentence is a gentle invitation offering more information. But it's not click here to buy, click here to learn more, whatever. It's not like that. It's going to be like a gentle little, almost like you're walking away. You told them about it, and it's like, if you're interested, get in touch. And I'm going to give you an example before I do my curiosity post. That I've got 3 examples here for you that relate to our business. It's as if, just to give you real life, a girlfriend comes up to you and she says, oh, wow, I love your shoes. Those shoes are awesome. Where'd you get the shoes? And he says, oh, these shoes, there was this great store I just found in downtown Toronto. I went down there, didn't know it existed. Absolutely love them. Just, if you ever want to go, let me know. We'll go down there because I was thinking of going down again. And you walk away. That's it. And now you got them that they want to know more. In reverse, or the opposite, instead of somebody coming up and going, hey, I like your shoes, and being casual about it, you're going to be really pushy and salesy. And what happens is, here's the other example. Wow, Jazz, where'd you get your shoes? I totally love those new shoes. Oh, hon, you're not going to believe this. I found this new store in downtown Toronto. I've never seen it before, but you know what? They've got the best shoes ever. And the shoes are all made of leather, and they're this Italian designer. You know, I only wear shoes from this Italian designer. And it was absolutely great. They come in so many different colors, and there's so many different styles. And I was actually thinking, like, let's forget our lunch. Like, let's go down to Toronto. Let's go in the store, and let's go buy some. And you know what? And I know maybe you don't have time. You don't have time. You know what? Give me your credit card. I'll go buy them for you. What colors do you want? What size do you wear? I'll just get them shipped to your house. Don't worry. Just give me your card. I'll look after it for you. And they're like, whoa, like that is so weird. But we do that sometimes. So there's your 2 examples of what is ideal and how you present a curiosity post, and what is not and is really pushy and salesy. So here we go with some examples. Had to give you something that we could relate to in real life. So here's my title at the top. When I set this up, you'll see that there are pictures at the top but when you do a curiosity post online, it's actually vertical, it's not horizontal. So you might have your picture at the top and your title at the top and another picture at the bottom. Ideally, you want to have pictures of yourself that you would have. So let me just again move this. Sorry, ladies, I'm just trying to, or ladies and gents, I'm going to move this out of the way. So here we go. Curiosity post number 1. Single moms, just curious. Can you relate? I look back and remember being a single mom raising my son. I had so many worries. Even as a dental hygienist with a good career, I often worked 6 days a week. It didn't matter how much I worked, I still stayed awake at night, tossing and turning, stressed about how I was going to make ends meet that month. Then my friend introduced me to a way to earn extra money, working part-time from home. Today, I am grateful beyond measure. I now not only have a second income, but one that has surpassed my dental one. I don't worry about my future or paying bills anymore. I just smile because I think about where our next family vacation will be. What a sigh of relief to be introduced to this venture. If you or someone you know could use extra money to fulfill their dreams, I'd be happy to share what I found. Drop me a line and let's connect. Get it? It's casual. Okay, there's one example. Here's number 2. Number 2, curious. And this is real for me. Curious. Do you have morning grogginess? I used to wake up in the morning and feel so groggy and stunned. I could never manage to click into first gear. And I would never dare have a nap because that would mean having the same space cadet feeling twice in one day. Then a friend introduced me to something that completely changed my life. It has transformed my body from feeling like a sluggish old clunker into a Ferrari. Now I am unstoppable. If you or someone you know needs more get up and go instead of, ugh, I feel so slow, let's chat. This could be a new beginning. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3 is your back still bugging you? I know the feeling. For decades, I struggled with debilitating back pain. Sometimes it was crippling. It didn't matter how much money I spent, how many different treatments I tried, or how shocking it was that I felt like that since I was 20 years young. Even a hospital visit with numerous specialists didn't help. Then a friend shared something that completely relieved my pain. I was a new person. To this day, I am grateful beyond measure. I don't take pain pills, need any treatments, and can dance the night away. The best part is I feel 61. Sorry, the best part is that I am 61 and feel 31. If you want the same or know someone that does, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. Okay, so no pushy message there, no convincing them, no telling them why this is the best product in the world, no using, we're not using really, let me think of the word, like impressive language. We're not using language that I'm trying to impress them with, how, like all the medical background that I have. We're actually talking to them, and all the posts that you do, the design and all the coaching has been to speak to them as if you're speaking to someone that's in grade 5 or 6. So something like a 10 or 11-year-old or somebody's grandmother. You have to speak to them that they would understand what you're talking about. And again, it's about curious, being simplistic, talking about just the way you would talk to somebody if you were just chatting with them, but not trying to, like I said, be pushy or salesy, because people feel it. So there's the 3 curiosity posts that you have as an example. And now let's go back one more slide. I clicked that twice. So call to action. You want to have success with your business, get on Facebook, and these are the things that I suggest that you do. 1, start up your personal Facebook page. Most of you probably have your own personal Facebook page, and so that part's already done. Number 2, when you're on Facebook, do Facebook posts a minimum of 3 times a week. Pick 3 times. Sometimes they say it's really good to do it, like say at 9 in the morning or even like 2 in the afternoon, but try different times and see where you have the most engagement. So do Facebook posts 3 times a week. Goal is to do Facebook Live minimum of once a week. You can do it 3 times, but you can do 1 live, and you could do other posts that you do that are written or photographs or some inspirational message. A curiosity post at least once a week. So remember, if we're doing 3 Facebook posts a week, you want 2 of them to be about your life and family, because remember, people are on there to socialize. What's everybody doing, and you know, what are they up to? And then 1 of them, you're going to do a subtle little message about your business, your product, the benefit, your lifestyle, something. So remember, 2 are personal life. 1 is a little hint, okay, about the business. And number 5 is to connect daily to the Strong Max Women platform. For those of you that haven't connected on that yet, it is an exceptional platform. That group that Tammy has created has so much knowledge for us all to learn, and we have great messages every morning. We have all different women all over the world sharing their knowledge and their inspiration and their love and everything that they know. And we have topics. So we have Motivational Monday, we have Transformational Tuesday, we have Wellness Wednesday, we have Biz Tips Thursday, and Fabulous Friday. So how can you go wrong with your business when you've got all that available to you? And that's every morning on Facebook, the Strong Max Women Facebook group, and it's at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's just, like I said, it's all there for us. And it's fun. It's so great to connect, because that's really what we do, especially as women. We just connect, and it's, you know what, this doesn't even feel like work. Just get together and just share and share and share. And it's just as easy as you can imagine. I'm going to just share now the last slide that I have. And it was that Tammy was very generous as we started this program with these calls that we have every month. In June, Tammy said, I want to honor and give recognition to the women that are out there and they're building their businesses. So there was a draw for every 5 women that you brought into the Strong Max Women group, you got a ballot. If you signed up a new associate or a new customer, you got a ballot for each of those. So for June, by the end of June, everyone was to let us know, the leaders, how many ballots they had. And so then their name went in this hat. This is a hat. I don't know if you remember, Tammy, when we went on the cruise. So there's my Max Blue hat. So I've got names in here. And this is from the East Coast to the West Coast, across Canada and USA. This was for North America. And somebody won. So let's see. And the prize that Tammy has was a $50 gift card, GoPro book from Eric Worre, and Chris and Tammy's book, Freedom Formula. So the winner is from Hamilton, Ontario, Bernadette Simone Gallo. Congratulations, Bernadette. So thank you, Tammy, for your generous gift and for setting that as an example, because now moving forward, I'm just going to suggest and that all of you, and Tammy is the same, all of us, we're thinking that everyone, that whether they're bronze, a silver, or a gold, you have people in your team that are really working hard, and recognize them at the end of each month, whether you do something like this or whatever it is that you choose. It doesn't have to be a big prize. It could be a $25 gift certificate. They have pens. I don't know if you could see. This is a bronze one. This is a silver one. And this is a gold one, and they're awesome. They have little diamonds on the end. I bought this in a store. It was called Ardeen. Maybe you could find them online. But just little gifts like that, something to acknowledge and recognize everyone for all the hard work. And it's not hard work. It's actually lots of fun. So I want to thank all of you so much for participating. I hope that you implement what you've learned today and go and create your own curiosity posts and do your own Facebook Lives. I can't wait to see them. And share your successes on the Strong Max Women group. Like, we all want to hear what's working and how many friends you have and how many new associates you have and how many relationships you've developed. So I want you to know you're all spectacular. I am so proud to be working with all of you, Strong Max Women, and all you men that are involved in Max, and everyone that around the world has this desire to improve other people's lives, and for that you will also make a huge difference for yourself as well. So I thank you all globally. Live your dream, go have fun doing it, and I thank you again, everyone. Great to be with you today. Tammy, the call's back to you.
Wow, as you were talking, I was taking a few notes, but I wanted to stay focused on the screens and everything that you're sharing. And the great thing about these, they are recorded, so you can go back and over and over and over again. I highly recommend to practice the Facebook Lives, as we all did. And you know, the funny thing is the people I found that we got the most views was through Facebook Lives, exactly what you were saying. And the most views happened to be lifestyle. It happened to be, we didn't do a lot of curiosity posts, but maybe through our story, through Facebook Lives, we had people contact us in private messages. So without even realizing, we were putting it out there, and we got lots of views for stuff like this. So it really works. So I highly recommend to start small, practice, even if you do a Facebook Live of your kids doing something fun, or nature too, because I find that we get a lot of traction when we take views from our balcony or the beaches, right? The waterfront, people love nature.
Sure.
So they totally connect. So I just wanted to let you know that the summary for the review for the book, I hope you all got a chance to watch some of the audiobook of the Feel Free and feel the fear and do it anyways, because that is what's going to give you that breakthrough of freedom. Because once you realize that fear, I mean, it's what we create in our own heads, right? And if you can eliminate that by creating some positiveness and just go for it anyways, you're going to notice that things are going to be so much better in your life. And of course, that will be on the 31st. So pay attention to the Strong Max Women platform. I'm putting up my summary. We can all put up our summaries and compare with each other's notes. And it's nice to have you participate because that's how we all grow. And then of course, on August 1st, it'll be a surprise, but Kelly Ronson is going to be launching the book that she chose for all of us to tap into. I'm sure she's going to bring some free resources with that book. So for the August book of the month, Kelly Ronson is going to be launching that August 1st. Pay attention. I'm pretty sure she's going to do a Facebook Live with that. And the next webinar presentation for Strong Max Women will be held August 8th, which is the second Saturday of every month is when we do it. So the second Saturday in August would be August 8th. And she's going to be talking about the LinkedIn platform, which is really interesting for me. You know what's interesting? You were talking about pages. And as you were talking about pages for Facebook, you're right. Because Chris and I have a page and we don't get a lot of traction from that page. But to take that business over to LinkedIn and really tap into entrepreneurs without having to pay for links, I think that is awesome if you're looking for that business platform. So Kelly, I can't wait to see what you're going to put together because I know that I'm constantly learning and growing through all of this as well. So thank you so much, Jasmine. You did a fabulous job. I can't wait to upload this and get this out on every single platform. And please, you know, let Jasmine know what you liked about what she put out there. It's nice to have some feedback, even if, you know, I always say constructive criticism is great. We're all learning, we all need that help from each other, right? Especially those Facebook Lives. So it's fantastic. We love what we're putting together as a team and you're all a big part of it. And another thing, Jazz, Facebook Lives, these ladies should be volunteering to do the Motivational Monday through the Friday. What a great way to get practicing on your Facebook Live so we can all help you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyways, have a fabulous, fabulous week, everybody, and looking forward to seeing you on the platform.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Thank you.